Namaste students. Now today we'll study how to prepare a sales book or Namaste students. Today we'll study how to prepare a sales return journal or sales return book. See, till now you have learned how to prepare a purchase book to record credit purchases, how to prepare a sales book to record credit sales, how to prepare a purchase return book. Now it's time to understand how to prepare a sales return book. The format of sales return book is same as that of purchase return book, purchase book and sales book. Now, see, suppose if I pass an entry, Ram to sales, then what does this entry signifies? This entry signifies that I have sold the goods to Ram on credit. So I have to debit Ram's account. Now suppose if Ram returns the goods to me, then I'll pass the entry sales return account debited to Ram account. That means on account of sales return, the Ram's account has been credited. Now in this case, Ram is going to return goods to me to my business. Then in that case, my business has to give one voucher to Ram, which will be a proof of this transaction that yes, Ram has returned goods to us. So that voucher, that proof is known as credit note. So it means that credit note is issued by our business, the business who is selling the goods and services. And on that credit note, it will be stated, it will be mentioned that Ram, our debtor, has returned goods to us. So as we have to record this entry in in sale return journal, then we should have some document with us. No, as I told you that whatever we record in journal, we should have some support voucher for that. So now in this case, as Ram is as we are returning goods to as in this case the Ram is returning goods to us, so we need to make a proof. So we need to make a document which is known as credit note. So now just check the columns. Date on which the goods has been returned by the debtors. Particulars means the details. Credit note number means the number, the document which I am going to give it to my debtor, in which it will be mentioned that I am returning the goods. Then ledger folio means this entry will you will find out on which page number of the ledger book. Then details, then amount of sales return, CGST, SGST or IGST and the total. So now let's start the question. Read the first point. First is goods returned by Ganga Prasad and Company, Karnal, Haryana. One table fan of 6,000 at less 15% trade discount. So write it. You are returning goods on April 6. Goods has been returned by Ganga and Company. What have they returned? They have returned one table fan whose cost is 6,000. Then write 6,000 here. Then less 15% trade discount. 15% of 6,000 is 900. So it will be 5,100. Now CGST and SGST we have to add. Add CGST and SGST. It will be 6% of 5,100. So 306, 306. Then total it will be 5,712. Now write the amount. Amount which we have got after subtracting trade discount will be in sale return column. In CGST 306, SGST 306, IGST is not applicable here. Total is 571. Now next transaction is on April 12. Read it. On April 12, Sham Oil Mills, Yamunanagar, Haryana, returned defective goods valued rupees 40,000. Now they have returned goods to us. Who has returned goods? Sham Oil Mills. Goods they have returned. So simply write goods returned. Value is 40,000. Trade discount is not there. So same value we'll write in case of sale return. Now again we have to charge CGST and SGST. So add CGST and SGST. It it is 6%, so 2400, 2400. It will be 44800. So write that way. Then the last is on April 18, allowance allowed to Sanjay and company on account of mistake in the invoice. Now there was some mistake in the invoice. Invoice, as I explained you in the previous audio lectures also, means the bill, the document which supports any credit transaction. So some mistake was there in the invoice, and mistake was of rupees 2500. So now we are going to correct that mistake. So right here, April 18, and this invoice had been given to Sanjay and company. So right here, Sanjay and company. Fine. Then right here, mistake in like invoice. Mistake is of rupees 2500. As trade discount will not be applicable, it's not there. So write the same amount in this column, sales return. Then add CGST and SGST, 6% each. Fine. CGST 6% of 2500, that will be equal to 150. CGST 150, SGST. So total it will be 2800. Write 150 in this column, 150 in that column. No amount will be in IGST, and 2800 this side in the column of total, and this side is 44. That's all. Now what you have to do? You have to total each and every column. Total each and every column. Fine, that's all. This is all about sales return book. This is how we make it. So I hope now this topic is clear to you. Thank you.